We provide translations in multiple languages. Please select the subtitles for the language use. Thank you. For this video, we will discuss the third part of the Winter Anime 2020. Before we go to the anime list, it would be good if you subscribe to this channel first, so you don't miss any info about the anime you like. Alright, let's watch it together. After their triumphant victory over Shire Tarazawa Academy, the Karasuno High School volleyball team has earned their long-awaited ticket to nationals. As preparations begin, genius setter Tabayo Kageyama is invited to the All-Japan Youth Training Camp to play alongside fellow nationally recognized players. Meanwhile, Katsuki Shima is invited to a special rookie training camp for first years within the Miyagi Prefecture. Not receiving any invitations himself, the enthusiastic Seiyu Hinata feels left behind. However, Hinata does not back down. Transforming his frustration into self-motivation, he boldly decides to sneak himself into the same rookie training camp as Tsukishima. Even though Hinata only lands himself a job as the ball boy, he comes to see this as a golden opportunity. He begins to not only reflect on his skills as a volleyball player but also analyze the plethora of information available on the court and how he can apply it. As the much-anticipated national tournament approaches, the members of Karasuno's volleyball team attempt to overcome their weak points and refine their skills, all while aiming for the top. Seton Academy is a place attended by a plethora of interesting and diverse animal species. Jinmo-sama is one of the few humans there, who also happens to vehemently hate animals from the bottom of his heart. One day, he stumbles upon the rowdy and assertive girl, Ronka Okami, a small lone wolf without a pack, who has not a single friend. The desperate Ronka tries to invite Jin into joining her pack. Jin, who hates animals, naturally refuses. Amid this situation, Jin meets Hitomi Hino, a fellow human, and promptly becomes infatuated with her. After getting to know each other, the two decide to create a cooking club, and after a few bad-blooded misunderstandings, Ronka soon joins the club as well. Thus begins the wholesome and hilarious story of two normal humans, an adorable wolf, a cheerful koala, a sluggish, blonde sloth, and a feline with catitude in their newfound club, and a story that teaches that friendship can be forged by creatures of different kinds. Being the daughter of a modeling agency owner, Chiyuki Fujito aspires to represent her father's agency in the prestigious Paris Fashion Week, shining under the spotlight as a runway model. However, although she is equipped with great looks and talent, she unfortunately lacks a key element in becoming a successful model: height. Stuck at 158 centimeters even after entering high school, her childhood dream seems out of reach. Meanwhile, Ikuto Tsumura is a high school student with a knack in designing clothes. However, without the resources to pursue the necessary education, his ambition of becoming a fashion designer remains a mere dream. But as fate brings Chiyuki and Ikuto together, the dim hopes within their hearts are ignited once again. Together, the two promise to rebel against convention and carve out their own paths in the fashion world. Despite endless research, the human mind remains a mystery to this day. Unknown to the public, there exist special individuals who are able to dive deep into the minds of people and even manipulate their memories. Gifted with this ability, Hirogi, Tsukasa, and Satoru are among those who use their power to commit crime under the orders of their leader, Katsuragi. The three step into the dangerous territory of the human mind in order to destroy their assigned targets while striving to keep their own minds and memories safe. In a fateful childhood encounter, Mirakina Hata met a stargazing dreamer named Ao Monica. Though their time together was short, Ao showed Mira the wonders of astronomy, from orbiting planets to distant stars. Before they parted, Mira learned that a star with her name exists, but there are none with Ao's. And so, she forged a promise: one day, she would discover a new asteroid and name it after Rao. Years later, Mira is still fascinated with astronomy. Now in high school at Hoshizaki Academy, she tries to join the astronomy club. Unfortunately, she finds out that the club has been merged with the geology club to form a single Earth Sciences club. She joins this new club and finds a pleasant surprise: she reunites with Ao after years of separation. Alongside their new clubmates, Mira and Ao begin their journey together to fulfill their promise. How hard could it possibly be to find an asteroid? Kazushi Seiyu is a university student who is visited by his two childhood friends, the sisters Ayane and Katone Shirakawa. When Ayane discovers that Kazushi not only forgot to buy her pudding but is also using her special lotion in the bath, she decides to take revenge and join Kazushi in his bath along with Katone. Will the perverted Kazushi be able to remain indifferent to them both? In the distant past, Miguel, the god of destruction, was sealed inside the knight who ruled over light and darkness, stern hurt. Alongside the knight was Jestober, who accompanied him through countless battles. In the present day, destiny causes them to reincarnate as Kabuto Hanadori and Sari Koyuki, two classmates. Their reunion should be a joyous moment, if not for the fact that these fantasied heroes are just products of Kabuto's delusions. As the fictional Jestober, Sari finds himself in various embarrassing situations due to Kabuto's antics that sometimes grow out of his control. Moreover, his classmate Utsugi Tsukimiya joins the fray with his absurdly accurate mind-reading abilities, slowly destroying Sari's social life. Sari tries hard to stay away from them, refusing to acknowledge their shenanigans. However, with Kabuto's Chunibyo and Utsugi's unpredictability, he is only bound to be swept by the craziness coming his way. The Daiheishi Festival has begun, and that of course means that Tokiwadai Middle School, a prestigious all-girls middle school, is competing too. Despite the participation of the ace of Tokiwadai, Mikoto Misaka, the other students who are participating are still putting their utmost effort into winning, no matter how impossible the feat may seem against her might. However, not all is fun and games. Due to the festival, Academy City opens to the outside world, and various factions have begun plotting ways to infiltrate the city. Misaka appears to be on their radar, and as the festival proceeds, people lurking from the shadows begin to emerge. Toruka no Rail Gunti brings back the Tokiwadai ace and her friends as they dive deeper into the dark side of Academy City. From terrorist attacks to ruthless underground projects, anything is possible in this city. Miu Takugawa views the world from behind the safety of her banks, content with peacefully passing unnoticed through life. Reserved and timid, Miu struggles to converse with or even smile at customers when at her part-time job, but she works tirelessly to support her mother and precious little sister, Haru. It is a shock when a letter arrives from the entertainment company GIP, announcing that she has been chosen as a candidate for their new project. Miu decides to accept the invitation and heads to the meeting spot where the eccentric ensemble of other candidates filter in, all summoned by their own letters. Not long after, the girls are escorted by a manager to a luxurious secret facility, where it is explained that they must follow the mysterious directions of the wall, whose orders are absolute. The 24th of December, 2016, will see the birth of idols like no other. On that day, the group 22/7 will debut, whether or not Miu and the other members are ready to take the stage. So from that list, which one is your favorite? Please tell us in the comments below. Okay, that's it for the video this time. If you like our videos, you can share them, so your friends know what you know. Thank you for watching.